Good for him, honestly. Um, this might be either the best title or the worst title.
Hang on, let me look at it.
Yeah. So, you know,
Look.
thinking about this,
Hamsters for
we
dinner. Oh
we really
dear.
should just blitz run Danganronpa because, like, I kind of forgot a lot of the evidence parts. I just remember Nagito trying to kill himself.
We barely had any evidence. It's
Oh,
like
good, so we're gonna be in the
Nagito
same
goes
boat.
into the thing.
Let's set the skills.
Yeah.
I have none except for the ones I
Seeing
bought
as
at
it's
Walmart.
happened, I will go ahead and say that I think I will be playing 2x2 when it comes out, and I will do the alternate route.
Cool.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
We don't
During
need
the
to!
class if you vote correct, I'll punish everyone. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go. Whoever survives will be
This
treated to a
headset is
fancy lunch.
not old enough. Let me take
Guess
this off,
what?
and I'll be back in a minute.
Curry is on the
Alright.
menu.
Yeah, that was good, by the way.
Huh?
Alright,
I'm
good.
not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is.
Good luck with that. You're a
Definitely
little
not
I take it back. The
Don't
audio
worry,
is not
got
good.
it.
Your audio is like silent.
You seem
Oh,
You-
that's
you
because
are-
my microphone is real far away. Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Okay.
There we go. Hold on, let's try out the microphone real quick. Does this sound better now?
Okay, yeah, that's better now.
Alrighty.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Can you stop being this way?
I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
with legs like those. I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer.
We need
Anyway,
to set the events.
Definitely someone from Strawberry House.
No, that's wrong.
Definitely.
Wait.
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
I don't
One
like
of
your
you better
reasoning,
hurry
but-
up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now. Enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
Oh,
The
she got a
incident
special one.
notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
What does that mean?
Well, the weapon is obvious, right? What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
It's the pillar, dipshit. Let's do this. Alright, so... I guess they want this.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at this question. Hammer in the tower was the weapon, like he said. It looks like that's the case, but...
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
Wrong one. Let me check this.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
What I say,
If it
that's
was
wrong to
unexpected, I
the...
suppose that is possible.
That's right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
Okay. Let's try...
I guess we should figure out
The weapon
New
was right
looking
there at the
hammer,
scene
I
of the
guess?
crime.
that pillar, huh?
No, the hammer!
The killer used that.
And beat the crap out of him.
No, that's wrong.
Alright, just need to make sure.
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
That's stupid!
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster? Me?
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Get this moron out of here.
I thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Seems that was a waste of time.
Isn't that
Then
right,
what was the
Gundam?
real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem.
pillar.
There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle?
Perhaps even more thrilling
This
than the
doesn't have oil
prospect
on
of
it.
seeing the
It's not the
characters that I
weapon.
like more than some of
So
the
whatever
others
has
live
oil on it
in
must
2
be
by
the
2
weapon, right?
I'm very,
Seeing Soda die!
I'm very thrilled at the possibility of him just dying.
I see.
The only thing with oil.
Not because I dislike him, but just because so
I
it's
do.
got to be somebody.
Then that pillar is
Kill
the
that
weapon.
boy!
Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Unless you tie a cord around Nekomaru, and then tie a cord around the pillar, and then have the
Yeah,
pillar break
that
because
pillar
he's so
was pretty
strong!
frickin' heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
No, it does!
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
Ugh. Ugh. It's not a suicide.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
It is the pillar, you fools. Think with your
there
brains.
may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
See, Sonia can do it.
For reals?
Yes, for reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Oh, am I finally gonna play support instead of actually doing a useful role? That's cool. Oh, right on the money.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
No.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Tipped over pillar. Hold on. Oh.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Wait, no, I would just... Wait, hold on, let me just look at this real quick. Yeah, I would just hit it with
Even
tipped
I
over
could
pillar,
probably
wouldn't
tip
I?
it over.
Yeah.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
There's no need to lift that pillar.
It's either that or I hit it with the wire.
Beating him with it is beyond.
What about tipping the pillar over? They
That
aimed
hit the
right for his
perfect.
head and
Damn it.
Even I could considering it probably
Let's get this over with.
Hella excited!
There's no need to lift that.
If the pillar was beating him with it is
What about tipping the...
I
Oh, okay,
think
so-
I think it is fragment.
Damn it!
Do I have fragment?
There's
A
no
pillar
need to
frag.
lift that pillar.
Oh, there's...
Because the pillar
pillar was
broke.
not beating him with it is beyond.
What about tipping the pillar over?
yeah,
They
the
aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could considering
I
it
sped
probably
up too
exerted.
fast.
Sonia!
I'm
sit
getting
here and
hella
wait.
excited!
There's no need to lift that.
If the pillar was not beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the...
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, you're stupid, actually.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Huh?
Dude, I don't remember anything that happened last week.
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed it, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
It's the wire.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we? There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
I noticed it! Tag me in!
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
Watch, he's about to deflect
You
it to me.
guys, the same as usual.
The hell?
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. so I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you?
Someone got a
How
little
come
bit
you're
of a
not talking
spine.
like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
Me! Tag me!
Specific item?
Pick me!
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Why'd you call
Ultimate
it
weapon?
Isn't that
Okay.
the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
What?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
Stop throwing the game!
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos.
You're
with the
trying too
sword
hard,
of
Gundam.
victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark davas of destruction.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
Okay.
Strawberry
Oh,
House
we're
leads
talking
to Strawberry
about the
Tower,
room.
and Grape House leads
All
to
right.
Grape Tower.
Sure.
But in actuality,
Who cares?
they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
Yep.
It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Faux show. I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
What? What is wrong with you?
Did you say something?
No.
Oh, okay.
I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Ah, crap. Strange feeling in the tower.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower
What
are
is
actually the
this?
exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on
My
the
bad.
floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Okay, okay. What is strange feeling?
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower
Hold on.
are actually the exact
Good
same
night
place.
button. What is that? Oh, that. Okay. What is this? I'd hit that with the strange, yeah,
So
strange
that's the
feeling.
secret of the funhouse.
Hold on. Fire
Is
tipped over.
that really it?
I don't remember the account.
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Let's try it.
In truth, Strawberry Tower are actually the exact
Same place.
No, that's wrong.
My gut's telling me otherwise.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
What?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
Will you shut up?
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down.
What?
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower,
You can't do that because there's
but we should
sensors,
have all been
idiot.
together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it.
Oh,
While we were
come
moving,
on.
Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
What is wrong with you? I thought you were smart. Now I'm gonna kill you. Let's do this.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
What? Why wouldn't it? Okay, thanks, game. I was trying to destroy that, but it said no?
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
I think I just ran out. Yeah, I just ran out. Cool. I don't think I ran out last time, but I guess I did.
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
This is... I don't have enough! What?
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved.
Oh, I get it now.
And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece.
I do
decree
it.
It was Monokuma's doing.
Yeah, shut up.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
Wait, that was the wrong thing. My bad.
Crap!
Yeah. My
It
bad,
seems
my
you have
bad.
forgotten.
Move everything from the crime scene.
Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
That's not it? Damn.
It seems you
What
have
do you want me to say
forgotten.
here?
Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding
not
the power of the
chain.
futuristic Robo-Bear.
I
The
have,
pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene? He could have moved it all, easy as pie.
What am I supposed to do here? What? I don't... What am I supposed to... What?
There are many different ways.
Shut up for 5 seconds, you stupid idiot. What am I supposed to say here? Cause... Oil on the floor?
Oil.
Yeah, sure.
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled.
Just shut up.
And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was.
Oh god, I gotta
actually.
do your bullshit all over again.
Moving the body and the
Sick
pillar
of
in
you
such a
already.
short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong.
You know what?
wielding
I
the
did
power
forget.
of the
It's
futuristic
been
Global
a
Bear.
week.
The pillar, the body, everything at the crime.
Kill yourself.
Through those words. Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor. When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
This is what happens when you
It's
ever,
all right.
when you ever
A
feel.
fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
No,
So
shut
what
up.
really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
That's solid hand. The only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito.
I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. Tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
Yeah, it's called life-threatening game.
I see.
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Yep.
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But
Well,
don't you think it's weird?
this is interesting.
The funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking.
So it's an
And
elevator.
There's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
It's strange.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Thinking time. What doesn't make sense in this picture? This is the what?
Crap!
What? I did not mean to press it again. Damn it. It's not the tower.
Here! If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle. Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind you.
That's literally the tower!
In this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower.
I'm gonna kill
No shadow,
myself.
no shape,
That's
no Grape
you
House at
literally
all.
say that's part of the tower, but all right, fine.
I see. And is that it?
You stupid little shit. All right. What doesn't make sense in this photo? Do I get to press the tower now, or is that not allowed? Okay, sure. I don't know what else is wrong with this photo. Trees? I really don't know what you want from me here.
Here!
Trees.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right?
I hate this.
If that's the case,
I
then
hate
that means it should
this.
have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
You actually think we were at ground level?
That's right.
Hajime, are you an idiot?
In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo.
I thought that was just common knowledge. This should have been easy to think of. Are you guys all stupid?
The first floor of Strawberry House
Maybe I'm
is
just
located in a high
thinking
area,
ahead of myself.
and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me. If you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
I'm gonna wring your neck, little man.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
I'm gonna shoot myself. The other clue? Is he talking about that one time?
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already. Top floor.
So the third floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
That there's an entrance. Yeah. Might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Let's do this. Oh, logic drive, fantastic. I might just go for a quick reset since I'm already at low health. Let's get this over with. I gotta remember the buttons. What's the jump? Why is the jump button? I thought I had enough momentum, I guess not. Okay, I pressed Y! I pressed Y! Are we gonna get to a question, or am I just gonna sit here? What? Hey, have you been playing the game properly? Yes or no? What? This is the stupidest logic drive I think I've ever had. Yay, look at me jump. The same building or two different buildings? Oh crap, I don't have enough time to...
Great house does exist.
Yeah, what type of question was that? Like, actually.
No.
Hey, have you been... Can you properly read? Yes or no? That's what that question was.
Are you
Question
alive?
3. How are positioned with each other? Position with each other, horizontally. Oh. Guess it's vertically. Tanner, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I like messed up on one specific part, like badly. But it never even occurred to me. I had to argue on if we're on like ground level or not.
It's all coming together.
And I just assumed that we weren't on ground level.
Got it.
But I had to
I know
argue
the
about
secret of
that,
the
and that
funhouse.
actually just threw me off.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a
Man, I'm
position where it
stupid.
couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Yeah, that's why the
Then
compass worked.
The two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
That makes sense.
Think about it like that. Based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Strawberry House is... Ah, shit. Which one was it? Was it below or above? I don't remember. Oh wait, yeah, Strawberry House is above.
I see!
I could be honest, these names are mixing together
On
because they're
top
the
of Grape
same.
House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap! I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes.
Yep.
A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Okay, so there was a ground.
It's true?
There's that at least.
The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry
I don't
Tower
know.
and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House. Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh god, here we go.
Do whatever you like.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Never gonna happen, bud. Alright, what are we doing here? Monokuma File 4.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You are magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them.
Alright. Are you guys
I'm gonna
being
solve
that
this
stupid?
mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, dumbass!
Wait, hold on, why is this here? Okay, I don't think Monokuma really matters.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
Mechanical
You are
body, I
magnificent,
mean, that's
Gundam!
right. So, I can't really say that's
No
wrong.
fair, you totally
So, it's gotta
stole
be the
my spotlight.
dummy line.
So
What
which
do
one was the fake
I...
body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them.
Could be Tito. There's a broken door now. Which one would get this wrong?
I'm gonna
I feel
solve
there's
this
a lot of
mystery in a
things
flash.
that could just be wrong here.
And hurry up, dumbass!
Too low health to risk it.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Strange feeling again?
You mean a
Fake bot.
Nekomaru
Alright.
died with. It should be possible to.
You are magnificent.
I mean, we already
No
used it,
fair.
but sure.
So which one? Shut up! Just
Pick one of them.
This feels too
I'm gonna
easy.
solve this. And hurry up, dumbass.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
No, that's wrong!
That's how stupid your comment was.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember, when we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower? We thought the body had moved, and that's when you said,
Parse that carefully, we're gonna find. Yeah.
right up until that moment, you were
Oh,
disassembling
yeah.
Nekomaru's
Disassembling,
body,
yeah.
right? The
I need
killer
to do
couldn't have
these
known
inve-
how you'd take
I
apart
either
his
gotta
body,
do the investigation
so
at
he
the
couldn't
same
have
time or
built
just... I don't know, because this is not working.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall. It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved
different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
Am I gonna have to type out elevator? Please. 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 Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. We're just doing anything, aren't we? Oh, my bad. I gotta remember what this destroy button. It's just, yeah, okay. Oh. Damn. Where's the T? Oh? Oh, whoa! Come. Okay, yeah, sure. Just take everything out.
I got it!
Now we're gonna be on Death's door, I guess. Who cares? I don't.
You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported
This is the
using an
stupidest thing
elevator?
imaginable.
Where the
Why'd I
hell
have
is
to
this
type out elevator?
anyway?
And why did it take so long?
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What does that even mean?
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
That haven't changed when we move between the two towers. There's the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. The only thing that they have in common on the floor.
I see!
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
The floor rotates or something?
And?
Oh, wait.
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
It spins. Only the floor moves? Something unique about the elevator. Oh. What is unique about an elevator? Hold on. Would it be only the floor moves?
I see!
Oh.
So that
Only the floor moved?
Alright.
which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
To mess with
We
us?
falsely believed that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way,
I don't want to be
what does
here
the
anymore.
chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right? The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see. Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
if that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? The two houses are connected vertically. The position of the tower should be the same in the both houses. Ugh. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Wasn't there... It can't be strange feeling in the tower again. What do we got here?
The two houses are connected vertically.
Yep.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means
That
your
might be
reasoning...
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Gotcha.
If the two houses are
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However,
If the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in
Opposite directions.
Gotcha. What? That's not it? Okay, well, it's the compass still.
If the two houses are connected vertically.
the elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
however, if the contact
feel
elevator,
like
the towers
doing
are in up.
Which means you're...
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
If the two houses are
So it's
elevator
gonna
should
be
move.
this, right?
Vertically, not...
No,
Gotcha.
that's wrong.
I thought it was Sonia's. Whatever.
The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you.
Okay, I guess it just felt like being stubborn for no reason. It felt like giving up. Cool. Thanks.
Was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side
That
when
was
we arrived
stupid.
at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh?
It's a wire.
You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an octagon means, You can solve this simple mystery easily.
It's 5!
I see!
This is the stupidest thing of all time.
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable. I guess
Okay.
I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
Yeah, Grape House. Yeah, I know, it's Grape House. Select a suspicious... Grape House is the octagon, but... Oh wait,
Crap.
my bad, sorry. Oh, well, game over. Yeah, I wasn't listening, I'm gonna be honest. I thought... Alright,
We will never give up!
let's do this. I should have just thrown the game like faster. Place the befitting of the name Octagon. There's none? There there's none. There the tower because it connects? No? Okay. Here? I don't know. I really don't know what it wants me from me here. What? You want? Is it this? I've literally clicked everything. What do you want me to click? There's nothing else to click. There's...
Crap!
I don't know what to... There's nothing. There's literally nothing. I don't know. What do I click here?
Crap!
I don't know what...
Sire, does it not say click the octagon?
There's no octagon!
There's an octagon!
Where?
The big green octagon!
That's a hexagon! It just told me that! Look! Six-sided! Six-sided! I lose! That was the first thing I clicked! What am I supposed to click here? There's nothing! I clicked literally everything!
Rotate?
No! I can't rotate this! What am I supposed to do here? Hold on, I'm just gonna click this, I'm just gonna spam buttons because I just want like a full thing of health. What?!
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place
This
the octagon?
sucks!
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house?
Huh?
This sucks!
If you cut
This
a 4-sided shape
sucks!
out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges.
This is
It becomes an 8-sided
stupid!
shape.
This is actually
That's basically the gist
stupid!
of it. The true identity of the octagon is that secret room in the depths of
Are
the
you
final dead room.
are you kidding me?
In
Are
actuality,
you kidding
that
me?
place contained various weapons.
This
Then the
sucks!
ultimate weapon
This
was
is
there
the
too?
worst! That's the
That's a little
worst!
I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the octagon.
I just actually made this bullshit up.
The true identity
Enjoy
of
it.
the ultimate weapon is the funhouse.
This sucks!
Which means the
This
killer used
sucks!
the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
Building structure?
Like me, the killer.
What, are we gonna bring up
realized
homeless
the secret of the
architecture now?
funhouse from the
This is
ceiling,
this.
and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon.
So goddamn
So
stupid.
killed using the building
This is so
That's
stupid.
why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more
I
importantly,
hope the killer just goes, I didn't know any of this. I just thought it was a normal building.
killer crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
I'm just gonna mess up the first thing on purpose now, because I just want a full thing of health, and that was some actual crap. That's stupid. This is stupid. Yeah, how did the killer? Yeah. That's the stupidest thing of all time.
Hi.
Shut up, I'm not listening to you. I'm not doing this. I want this over with now. Silence!
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Alright.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
Yes!
That's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
Okay, bud.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Let's just hurry this up.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
Yeah. Naito's, as usual,
Anyway,
can't tell what
if the
he's
killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed.
They used a wire.
It might be better if
It's
we
not
clarify the
rocket
cause
science.
Of death first, don't
They
you
used
think?
the wire. Please, please. Falling. One option. Oh well, I guess I lose. Give me my full health now.
We will never give up.
Do I get less health? No, I just get full health. It's actually just better if I kill myself.
What happened to the bat? He's right. I'm disappointed.
There is no forcibly.
I see.
Yeah. Let's get this over with. Cause of death, huh? As if he was being senseless with a blunt object. If he was being, kill that utilized building structure. Oh, I get it.
I see.
Yeah, big shocker,
See?
he fell.
I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
Strawberry.
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
Wait,
But my
you
gut
can't
is going
press that
crazy
button.
right now.
Nekomaru died from falling. Where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? If I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery next.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Nekomaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
When the elevator is on, you can't go through the door in the... It'd be impossible to... Then, after locking Mecha, they moved the elevator and made use of the...
Hold on, did you forget the elevator? As long as there's a...
I can just aim here.
No, that's wrong! That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed it, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes?
That's what I was about to explain, before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
I'm gonna create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru's still in it. Okay.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Silence, pest!
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
I'm so tired of you all.
If you arrange it, you can cause the drop with...
So you're telling us all
To think about the arrangement.
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems...
I'm gonna do this, but I don't really know how. You should stop saying.
crap.
Okay. so I
you arrange it a
don't
certain
agree
way,
with that.
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
On the floor, tipped over pillar?
The hammer is suspicious.
No.
Isn't it about time we went over the
Wait,
pillar
wait,
again?
wait.
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Wait, what do I do
How
here?
about we all
Hey,
shut up and
do I
listen to what
copy?
Chiaki
No.
has to say?
Silence!
Don't be so cold. What
So I
if I
gotta
start
agree
to
with
enjoy
something
it?
here, right? What do I agree with? Is it tipped over pillar?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
Doorknob!
That
Wire!
arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Oh, so I use the wire on Frihiko's
Isn't it
thing?
about time we went over the pillar?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
I agree with
There
that.
we go. You know, I think this is the second time I've ever used the I agree with that thing.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it?
I can't recall ever using this.
That might have been where
Like,
it
at
got
all.
scraped by the wire.
Is that the same
Oh, did it get
wire that
scraped
was
with the
tied
wire?
around
Oh.
Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob,
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower. And suspended Nekomaru in midair.
That's
I'm
right!
surprised that held
He
for so
was
long.
so well hung! Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence.
the killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
Oh, someone has an opinion.
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that. Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
I guess we're doing this now.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Crap. Oh,
Doesn't
I
mean
saw
someone had
dance.
to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping, there's no way. Now's the time, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru is just impossible. End of story.
Okay.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Should be the alarm
Nekomaru
clock.
should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Allow me to cut through those words.
That's the one thing I can remember.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why, if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving, Nekamaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make it fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
Expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because... Oh, yeah. If that's what it really was, then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig. Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
I'm so tired of all these
He gets
people.
off on this! So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
Yeah, it's the pillar. It's the pillar.
I see!
Pillar.
When Nekomaru fell to the floor,
Not that much of
he
an
ended
idiot.
up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m., and if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible.
Oh, I get it now.
Even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the
So
morning.
that's how they were going to try and make it look like a
Now that
suicide.
you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
Another mystery I don't understand? Seriously, it's just one after another. But I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. There should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction. Here's a count. Wall clock.
We headed
I
for
think
Grape
it might
Tower.
be the wall clock, but let me do just some light reading.
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest. That's gotta be it!
What else do we have?
We headed for Grape Tower. Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nekomaru died. His time of death and one of those must be an illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with
The clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
No, that's wrong! No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
Unrelated contradiction? I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something. Think. If I focus and think, I should be able to find an answer to that mystery. What? Okay, here we go again. Let's get this over with. And did Hajime and the others misunderstand? Time in the building. Which clock was tampered with? Building clock. Easy. Thumb hurts, I don't know why. Oop. Ooh. 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 Okay, I jumped. That's stupid. Which house had the wrong time? Both houses. Yeah.
It's all coming together.
It's all stupid!
You said you checked all the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
Hours. Who knows how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. It's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death. It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the sound when he fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
Definitely does.
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death. It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
If only I heard the
Sound when you fell.
I agree with that.
I got you.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
rumbling.
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well, that sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh?
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
That rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30 a.m. It's like the answer. 2 hours.
I see!
Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious, so they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Lure out
If
only
you messed with the
Nekomaru?
clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Radio clock. If you were trying to work. Tai Chi? Wait, hold on.
I see!
Okay.
That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they messed with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
And when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning...
Yeah, that was him going because he had a radio
You
clock.
witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Aw, jeez! That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot, or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad!
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it! It's incorrect!
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Hey,
Huh?
why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Oh.
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
You! I hate you! Who didn't bolt out? Wait.
You're the only one!
Are you seriously trying to frame
The one who
yourself?
wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
What are you doing?
Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
Yeah, I knew that. Still was worth a shot.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something!
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
What does that
If
mean?
I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
Couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
However, that is also true for me. It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House,
Hunger pains?
but I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
Oh.
I was
Huh?
in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know.
Oh, I
The
get
three of
it.
us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Forgot about the rooms. Yep. Oh my god. Is this a special room? Whoa, oh, what the? I have no idea what I'm supposed to spell here. Hold on. Hold on. What am I supposed to spell actually? Hold on. Damn. What am I supposed to? Why are there so many D's? Oh, deluxe. Deluxe. There goes that. Okay. So many L's, so little time, huh? Can I get an E or something? Or an X? X? Well, there goes that chance. Oh, down, down, down. Okay. Oh, S. Don't. Gotcha.
I got it!
Yep.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. 3 of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
Soundproof. Yep, soundproof rooms. Big shocker. Yep.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise...
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve corps student talent? Now, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, That fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Yeah? Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. I blame Gundam for all my misdeeds and misfortunes.
You're the only one!
Good riddance.
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you. When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. Why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it...
Gundam?
There was only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko. Me? After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Nekomaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with a wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room. Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Yep.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but... how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this. Including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction, how many ears do we possess?
Where's the 4th?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have
Oh, there's the
5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Is that your argument?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say, it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
I agree with that.
Something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
Ah, you said opening act again!
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
Ugh.
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has
Let's
been
do
wrong
this.
since the beginning.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, he wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing. Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Hey,
Are
not that
you
argument,
serious?
actually.
And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
That's wrong. When something's obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Let's see, what do we have here?
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
Contradiction.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
Do you need help?
if the killer cannot return to Strawberry
I want
House,
to try and figure this one.
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Hey, look like you started to get it for a second.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do
Am I
you
not
plan
looking
to
at the
lecture
right
me?
one? Do I not have the right
Why don't we
bullet on?
stop this already?
Do you want me to give you a hint?
Sure.
You need to absorb something.
Oh.
It's weird because we haven't absorbed anything this entire trial, I don't think.
Dude, we haven't absorbed anything in what feels like years.
Yeah.
As long as that
I'm guessing
elevator
only
was
means of
broken,
travel. That's what I absorbed.
your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was
What
broken at Grape House.
the fuck? Hang on.
if the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
Oh
longer
wait,
do
I
you
absorb
plan to
secret
lecture me?
passageway.
Why don't we stop this?
That's what I do, right? Yeah.
That elevator,
Alright.
the only means of travel, but as long as that elevator, your assumption Plus, the elevator broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot reach...
Since I
You
was
know,
at
I
Straw-
really
there's
gotta
no
say,
question that
It would have
we
been
wouldn't be
different
here if
they had an
Hajime
accomplice.
just
That
kept
is
his damn
correct.
mouth
Or
shut.
if there was a
What?
secret
Huh?
passageway.
What'd I come back to?
How
Dude,
much longer do you plan to
Naito was
lecture
actually
me?
about to just carry us
Why don't we stop
and just
this
say, alright guys, let the majority vote happen. But then Hajime had to buy Gundam time. He literally bought him time to make a rebuttal. If he just kept his mouth shut, we wouldn't be
That
here.
elevator was the
But
only means of
here
travel
we are.
between the
No, that's wrong. No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist.
But
Then why don't
it
we ask
really
the
is,
person
like,
who actually
Hajime
used
did
that
just
method?
buy time because he wanted to go, hey Nagito, why are you being mean to me?
They're
I
having
was
a
not
domestic
listening.
dispute.
Yeah, I wasn't listening, but I'm guessing we're talking about who went through the secret passageway.
You're the only one!
Homeless guy, you're up. Big shocker, I was right.
Nagito, you should know.
What are you talking about?
A sudden
Don't play
appearance.
dumb. You appeared so suddenly that
Hey
one time,
Hajime!
right?
We're actually so close to
There's a
finishing
secret
that. I'm
passage
actually
connecting
so
the first
upset.
floor of Strawberry House
You know,
to the third floor
I
of
think my
Grape
main
House.
problem is when you have that one guy who just knows
Isn't that
everything
right?
about the entire, like, thing, and they just withhold evidence. I think that's the main problem. That's like the one. That's like the one time I'm not having fun. It
There's a
happened
door
with
on
Byakuya,
floor
and it's
Byakuya.
happening here.
Which is on the first floor of Strawberry House.
So how do you feel about the shape trial?
After I opened the door and went down.
You know how many sides there are on an octagon now?
I did!
Surprise, surprise!
Listen, I did, but it wanted me to actually know about the FNAF secret group.
I know. I
okay?
couldn't even see. I didn't even know what the fuck you clicked when you did it.
I didn't either! I was supposed to click on the room at the very back, but
I
there
was
wasn't a
just
room to
referring-
click on.
Once you
It would've been
I was
fine
just
if they
referring
showed it.
to.
once, you can pass through it as many times as you
I was
want.
just referring to Hajime's little
They used that
line
secret
there.
passage. They could have
We were
gone
talking
to
about
the two houses
octagons.
as much as they
This
wanted.
game is constantly telling you to think outside the box while also punishing you for thinking outside the box from time to time. So it's a real who's who on what do you
Unaware of
do.
the existence of the final dead room.
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
Oh, it's time to wrap this one up.
Say
Send this brother to.
Worst part is I like the guy. Really.
Oh, you were cool.
Oh,
If you weren't as
rebuttal.
cool as
Yay,
Taka.
my favorite. What am I supposed to look over here? Tripped over pillar fragments, luck, armor. Let's just
even
have
if the turbid box
wire.
doesn't exist, you could
Wire.
Diagonal?
planes.
I can't aim that
Provided
one.
you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed.
Why are they
illusion.
aimed in such an odd manner?
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Can you stop being weird?
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could
That's-
travel through multiple
I'm
planes.
okay.
Provided you
Did I
use a
say that
spacious
this is
world.
definitely a
However, how
mouse like
frail
game?
I say.
This is a mouse minigame.
Your decayed
Cause I'm hitting diagonal.
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile
Yeah.
deities?
And I'm out of cuts. This sucks. This is actually the worst one.
Even if the turbid box doesn't
You won't
exist,
ever convict me, Hajime. You cannot beat me in my minigame.
provided you use a
This
spacious world.
sucks.
However, how frail I say.
I can't do
Your
an advance.
decayed
I
illusion.
genuinely, I don't even know.
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I literally can't get to an advance. I don't think I can. Cause I
Even
just,
if
this
the turbid
sucks.
box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed illusion.
Shit.
Shall I feed you to
Oh,
the
come
progeny of vile
on.
deities?
Please. Advance? What?
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
This
you
sucks.
could travel through
This
multiple planes.
sucks.
Provided you use a spacious wormhole.
Dude,
However, how
I
frail
don't know if I
say.
can actually.
Your
It's at,
decayed
I'm hitting
illusion.
diagonal, it's not working.
Shall I feed you to the
I
progeny
don't
of
know.
vile deities?
We're gonna be here for a while. We're actually just gonna be here for like an entire 5 minutes. I want you to know that. Cause
Even
I'm
if
hitting
the turbid box
diagonal,
doesn't
and it's
exist,
just not going
You
diagonal.
could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole.
Stupid,
However, how
stupid.
frail I say. Your decayed illusion.
I, why
deities?
is it like this? Please,
can't back
just
down.
advance. You little fucker. I'm pressing A! This sucks. This
Even if
sucks.
the turbid box doesn't
We're
exist,
not winning this. I want you to know
could
that.
travel
We're
through
so
multiple
not
planes.
winning this. I
Provided
can't.
you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail
I'm
I
trying.
say.
I really am.
Your
But I
decayed
genuinely
illusion.
can't. Because it
Shall I
goes.
feed you
You
to the
want
progeny of
diagonal?
vile
Suck it.
deities?
This is what he did.
I
This is
can't
how-
do this.
This is how he
Even if the
jumped like a
turbid box
Mario, bro.
doesn't exist,
This is dog shit.
multiple planes. Provided you
Please,
use a spacious
please.
However, how frail
I'm not-
I say.
Can I
Your
skip
decayed
this?
illusion.
Can I just skip
Shall I
this?
feed you to the progeny of
I'm
vile
hitting
deities?
down and now it's going diagonal. Can I just switch this one puzzle to easy mode? It's not even a puzzle. It's shit.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist,
You can do it, Sawyer.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't because it won't let me.
However, how frail I say. Your decayed
It-
illusion.
Please
Feed you to the
go
progeny of vile
diagonal.
deities?
Why? It won't let me go diagonal. It won't. I
Even if
can't.
the turbid
I
box doesn't
genuinely
exist,
can't.
You could travel
I'm
through
trying.
multiple planes. Provided
And
you
the
use
problem
a
is that
spacious
it's
wormhole.
going. It's
However, how
using
frail
too
I
much.
say. Your decayed illusion.
Please, please. I
Shall
know I'm
feed
hitting
you to the
it.
progeny of vile deities?
Is this enough for a duel? I'm screwed.
Even if the turbid
I'm
box
screwed.
doesn't exist,
I am screwed.
you could travel through multiple planes. provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say. Your decayed
Please hit
illusion.
diagonal.
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
How do you hit diagonal?
Kill yourself!
I already proved the secret passage exists. The
I
secret
want you to know if
passage
I
was at the
retreat, I'm actually
Octagon.
gonna rage quit.
Know
'Cause
the
this is
limits
stupid.
of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't
You gotta beat him within a minute now.
Oh my god! Okay, what am I supposed to hit? Because he like does a sneak attack. What am I supposed to hit him with? Just
I
tell
think
me.
you're hit
I
it
don't
with.
care.
I think it's
Know the
with
limits
wire.
of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of...
Allow me
Thank
to cut
you.
through this
I'm not
wire.
risking it. This sucked. That sucked. I'm being so
Wire used to string up Nekomaru's body.
That is the worst one. I know I think I've said that is the worst minigame to every single minigame at this point. That one was actually unbearable. Because on the controller, this is clearly a mouse and keyboard minigame. If you do this on the controller, you will use the little slice thing multiple times because there's like lag. Like there's like already like there's like a line. There's like a little like it's like a fighting game. It's literally a fighting game. I have to put in it's like it registers the input before, right? And there's no diagonal. There's no diagonal. I tried to use diagonal joystick. No. It sometimes it works, but there's not a clear actual thing.
The hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower.
I was not risking going
Those
on the
were all the
retreat
items
for
that
that,
weren't
because that was
implanted.
horseshit.
Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
It seems this is the end. Normally, we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case.
Can we please skip that? Yes.
There's no reason to waste any more time on this
Yes!
opening act, so I'm going to end this right now.
Thank you!
Hey, what are you...
Shut up, Hajime!
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru. The
Thank
elevator
you!
was probably
Thank
broken
you!
by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru
Just
wasn't
take the
able to go to
controller.
Grape Town,
Just take the
which was
controller.
supposed to
I
be
want
the
you.
middle.
I want you to be the
So
main
he tried going
character.
over to
I'm
Strawberry
done.
Tower, just like we did when we found
I don't
want
want to deal with Hajime's
whining.
whining anymore.
Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that.
You're
That
the
time,
ultimate lucky
we
student.
didn't know the two towers
So, man,
were the
let's
exact
just do
same
it.
place.
I
Also,
want
the
to
button in
play as
Strawberry Hall
Naito
wasn't
now.
broken,
I'm tired of
so he was
Hajime.
easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
I'm done. Makoto too. Come on.
If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry,
Fuyuhiko,
what would the
shut
killer have
up!
done then?
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay? Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru. So by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Yeah, you battled with the
Why
hamsters.
Are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
Okay,
I don't understand anything.
Let's get this over
What does
with.
that mean?
It appears I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Oh
Are you
my
saying
god.
You still have more? You still have room to argue?
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button.
Your hamsters did.
However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
Hamsters.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
Hamsters.
It's
You have
even
4 of
more
them.
difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
You know how to work with
Just
animals,
as I
hamsters.
thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere illusion.
Everyone forgot you had hamsters or something, even though you flash it like you're doing right now.
Killer, at least surpass your own human
Or is everyone
limitations.
here an idiot?
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other,
Use hamsters
you must
to hit the
provide a
sleep button,
reason
right?
that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
Oh, good God, here we go. Yeah, let's get this over with. I'm so tired of you.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Crushed as David prophesies!
Man, you're fortified.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesies! I won't let you! For the
Hey
Tanaka
guys, we
Empire!
decided to make the thing that's all like rhythmless. It's now just a button mashing game.
For the
You're
Tanaka
welcome.
Empire!
Danganronpa 2.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
You're still alive?
Crushed as David
Hey,
prophesies!
good for you.
It's Nekomaru's back. Do you
The
really think I can
four
get behind
dark
him so easily?
divas.
This is the end.
Are we done now?
Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Oh? Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of
Yes.
course it'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Yeah, I know how this works. I'm tired of all of it.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right? Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Nekomaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and in bats.
You just admit it.
Victory can only be
What are you
built
talking
upon a
about?
foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road.
What are you on about?
Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
What? Oh, okay, I guess I do have to play this stupid minigame. Sure, why not? Let's do it. I don't care. That's what I use. What's this for? Oh, here. Is there anything over here? What's this? Already did that. Nope. Nope. Wait, today's this what? Hold on, where? Did we forget? Okay. So then.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
I guess we're doing this even though Naito
Let's
had
first
this.
go over the many
Who
tricks
cares?
the killer prepared before they committed the crime. First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room. This means the killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Great Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Great Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there. With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending. And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful. And placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage, so they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob. But because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Are we done yet?
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe. You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka!
Let's do
My
this.
beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
I think an extra 30 minutes of this was unneeded. We really could have just skipped to a majority vote, but hey. Why not, right? It always ends in a B.
This result isn't all that exciting.
Yeah, who would have
Now
figured that
then,
one out?
please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever! Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the result, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing funhouse was Gundam Tanaka!
Nice!
Yay! I said all that without biting my tongue!
Now then.
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. It's true the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish yet until we hear it from Gundam. No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like. Why do you want me to talk to one who has... Why do you want to talk to one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
Here's what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing.
How pitiful.
You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. That is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
But lost and died?
This, too, must be the
If he was
will
just
of
trying to
causality.
cling to life, there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that. What do you mean? Explain! Fine then. Then I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse, and I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru into the tower. And this is what happened. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death?
Let me tell you.
He was serious, too. He gave it his all to try to kill me. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been more complicated. You would have never known why I, the victim, went to the tower by myself.
See it!
Nobody would know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole killing thing.
Me?
Nekomaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
This scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I'd nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a great one.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Why? Why did you fight? We were all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong. I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you. However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that! This is abandonment! A mere feeling of resignation!
Fall, my tears.
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Giving up on life? That's just an insult to life itself!
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog eat dog? Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well.
That is what it means to live. If you say killing is for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf this
If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy towards life.
I renounce you!
It is a violation of the natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity.
You.
Are you saying all that to try and justify what you did? But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I've betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth.
Fall, my tears.
But even so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh.
That belief is why you committed your crime? Oh, my cat's making a noise. Hold on. Go on, cat.
You...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagito, I did it once, but compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well?
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that, well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My name is
Just who do you think I am? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you, fools.
Fade like dust
Not in a
the
million, not in a billion, not in 10,000 billion years, and the name of pandemonium is impossible. Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin!
Yes, indeed.
Yay! Got it! I have prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
Please wait!
This is just too much.
I beg of you!
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam.
Huh?
Miss Sonia.
I beg of you!
How pitiful.
Sonia, as an act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death, does not befit. And no, oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me look at this again. I think I said that incorrectly. I can't tell. An act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself. Gundam.
It's fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind.
What
However,
is it, my 4 dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared 4 dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Gundam! No, no! Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still linger deep in our hearts. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
Damn it! So pissed off, I need to throw something!
Damn it!
We all spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit, every last one of you. Even the biggest piece of shit is me.
Worst.
Damn it, why am I so weak?
Oh.
Such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If
You
not,
are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl out of his way of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we still need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey! Hey!
So, how long you guys gonna stand around chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on. How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey!
Hold on a sec. That move shift is too damn fast.
Not like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right? She's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Then, let's go back for now and eat. And then, after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then, let's do our best again. Yeah, you're right. With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial. But at that moment, we were able to forget about that dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. and before everyone else, too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file just had just Hajime's information.
Well,
I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this. This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this.
Monokuma appears!
Alright! Monokuma has arrived! Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why, it's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary.
I see. So you can tell.
Ah, perhaps you found out who the traitor is?
You know me well. Is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet.
I see. So even you don't know. Huh. Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So, why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love?
Hey,
I summon you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final dead room.
Oh yeah! What about it?
There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
you don't even know.
Well, there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right! I just reused the stuff from that former head. I just used. My bad, hold on. Ooh. Hold on, there we go. That's right! I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But
If this file even contains information about the traitor, was that person also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
hey,
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information?
What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
well,
That's not my point.
right?
My point is, he already didn't know who the traitor is.
What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled
Well,
up.
you're splendidly correct when you say, I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monami after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me.
Their existence means nothing, huh?
No.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff.
That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Cooperation?
Hey,
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
Yep.
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is.
I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No.
Obviously, that's a big no-no.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you too.
Well, I knew you would say that.
Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on.
Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, step ladders such as myself and despair exist.
You're right. You're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason.
Huh?
Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about.
But if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky.
Like...
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Oh.
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Huh?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him. Hey, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Huh? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey.
Well, answer my question.
That's...
If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? My throat's killing me. 5 days left. Till the Big Bang. Well, not many of us left.
Danganronpa.
The 7, which could possibly be the traitor. It's not even 7, it's 5 of these 5 characters.
God, this was some garbage. I did not like this trial, I'll tell you that much. Alright, tomorrow we're gonna stream some Chapter 5. And then Thursday, I guess we're going to finish Chapter 5, right? Yeah,
Yep.
let's say that. And if it's not finished on Thursday, then it'll be finished on Friday. But, yeah, that was tonight's stream. This trial sucked, and it actually just made me angry. How do you feel about this trial?
Wacky.
Yeah, sure. It surely was a fun house of horror, or something like that. I don't know. I'm done.